Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, and you might have seen in my previous videos, I have moved to a new space. I have moved house and I now have a new desk area. It is still within my bedroom, unfortunately, but that's okay, we're making it work. I thought today that I would share with you how I have it set up so that you can maybe get some ideas for your own space, or you can just see how a designer sets up her area, the types of things that a designer might use in their workspace, and just how I like to roll. So let's get started. So I have my trusty MacBook Pro, which I have been using for 6 years now, since 2011. I have upgraded the RAM and the hard drive to a solid state drive, so it's lasted me longer than it should, but it's still, I could do with a new one. But I love my MacBook, and at the moment I use a laptop because it's really handy if I want to go work at a cafe or co-working space, or if I have a meeting I can just grab my laptop and go. So I love that. I can also work in the living room in my house, in my bed in my house, and at my desk in my house, wherever I like. So I'm a big fan of that. However, at home I do have my Dell screen. It's quite a recent version of the Dell screen. I think it's 27 inches, and it's just really good for giving me a second screen and also giving me a little bit more room when I'm working on some bigger things in like Sketch or InDesign or Illustrator or whatever it might be. So having a second screen at home is very handy. I also at home have a mouse. I don't usually use a mouse, but in this new setup it is quite handy to have because the orientation of my bigger screen is a little bit to the side, so having this mouse lets me orient myself towards the big screen rather than using the trackpad on my laptop, which is not in the same direction. So just for ergonomic comfort reasons, I'm trying to use a mouse. My desk is just like a cheap old desk from the warehouse here in Wellington. I've had it I think since the first year I moved here. It really didn't cost me a lot of money. I would love to get a much bigger desk because I don't have a lot of room for anything on this desk, but for now it'll do. I also have this Kmart lamp which needs a new bulb. It's currently not functioning, but it's beautiful. It's marble on the bottom and then it's rose gold through the middle, and it has one of those cool funky old-fashioned lights. Next to my light I also have two pencil holders, one actually holding pencils and one holding pens. I just want to keep pens and pencils always on hand so that if I've got an idea or I need to sketch something or I need to write something down quickly, that's there and ready to go. The pin board behind my desk is not very full, but I'm working on filling it up slowly but surely. I've got a few postcards, some lettering that I've done, a Design Life postcard, the Girl Power You Are Enough manifesto, which I love, and then some handy tips on paper sizes because I always forget the dimensions of paper. On the right hand side of my desk I just have some decorative pieces that make me happy. So I have a cactus, which is the first cactus and the first plant I've ever bought other than a herb, and I'm hoping that I will keep it alive, but who knows. I put it in this gold pot also from Kmart because Kmart is great. I then also have a pug ornament from Typo that my mum bought for me and Sam as our first Christmas ornament, but since it's not Christmas I just use it as decoration. I also have this fluffy little green bunny which is from my friend Michelle, and she had one at her house and I loved it, and so she bought me one, which was very nice of her. I then also have two Harry Potter wands. So I have Harry's wand and then I also have Newt Scamander's wand. Harry's wand Sam bought me when he went to Australia and he brought it back as my birthday present, and the Newt Scamander wand I got from the premiere of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The picture in the background says Hello Sunshine, and it was a present from my parents. I like it because it's typographic and it's designed beautifully, but it's also very positive and reminds me that I am full of sunshine, the world is full of sunshine, and it's just a positive print to have by my desk. I also then have 2 shelves full of design books. So I have all of my books about creativity, design and art on these 2 shelves. These drawers at the bottom are just a whole bunch of design and craft art supplies. So the first drawer is full of anything kind of related to stickiness or like cut and paste, or that's kind of the general theme. So I have lots of post-it notes, lots of tape, any bulldog clips, blue tack, white tack. I also have a big collection of pens and a couple of pencil cases that are full of highlighters and pens, and also like rulers and glue sticks and crafty things like that. The bottom drawer is full of anything kind of paint slash ink slash drawing slash sketching stuff. Yeah, all of my paint, ink, paint brushes, brush pens, pastels, some more pens, stuff like that that's more related to drawing and painting and things like that. That's all in this drawer here. Switching over to the other side of my desk, you can see Sam and Dean Winchester watching over me. These are 2 of my pop toys. I also have a collection of Harry Potter and Adventure Time pop toys on the other side of the room, but these 2 are hanging out on the side of the room by my desk. They're also on top of a box that has photos of me and Sam in the outside, and also has lots of memories from my and Sam's early dating years, like letters and photos and stuff, like all that gushy stuff like that is just in that box there. I also have my favorite candle, which was a gift from a family friend, and it's delicious. And then there is this concrete and wood little bottle which currently has tiny bulldog clips and pins in it. The top shelf in this bookshelf is full of journals and sketchbooks. Some of them are filled in, some of them are empty and ready to go. I like to have a collection of notebooks ready just in case one gets filled up and I want to start a new one, or if I want to start a new one for a whole different topic or things like that. I don't have to wait to write down all these ideas or thoughts that I'm having. It's all ready to go. So that's what this shelf is full of. The next shelf is kind of a mishmash of print related things that help me as a designer. So I have another candle which is not related to print things, but it's a Harry Potter inspired candle which was part of my Secret Santa gift this year. And then behind that I have some business card samples which are really helpful for taking to clients and showing as examples, so that I can say, hey, do you want something kind of like this or kind of like this? And these ones are from Moo, but you can use any kind of examples. I got them as part of a gift bag at a conference and they've been very helpful. Also that I got from a conference, I think semi-permanent, I got this cute little box that unfolds and it's like paper sample. It's not really that useful, but I just think it was really cool and I wanted to keep it, and so I have. Underneath those are my boxes of paper samples from BJ Ball. That's another really helpful thing if I'm doing anything print related and I want to get an idea of what kind of paper stock I want to use. I can use those as a reference for either my own work or for client work or whatever it might be. I can turn to those and get some references, and then when I go to the print shop I can either order that paper, or I can just know that I liked the 300 GSM paper and the paper stocks that I have, and then go to and know that I want something close to that, and then I go to the print shop and I can find the closest thing to that, or however that might roll, but that's very helpful. I also have a stack load of envelopes because you never know when you're going to need an envelope, and I actually do need an envelope more often than you would think. As well as that, I have a paint sample booklet from, I think, Razer. Could be wrong. I got that from a designer's talk in Wellington and they were just handing them out, and I thought it was cool. And it is kind of handy to just look at some cute colors and combinations, and also when I get my own house and I can paint it, I'll be looking there. I have a big old stack of stickers from my major project that I don't really know what to do with now. I have hundreds of them, but I don't want to throw them away because it's a waste, so I'm keeping them and maybe I'll use them on a rainy day. Who knows? I then have this box which actually my glasses came in, not the ones that I'm wearing now, but some of my other ones. But for now I use that for storing all of my random stickers that I haven't used yet but I don't want to lose, and am also saving for a rainy day. Underneath that I have a box full of my business cards. Underneath that I have stacked a whole bunch of other design books. Some of these are Sam's, but I've just combined them because he wanted a space to put his also. So they're more just design and art related stuff, and there's also a couple more notebooks that didn't fit in their bookshelf. Also on the shelf is my pencil case for lettering. I just stole this from Sam because he wasn't using it anymore and I needed a bigger pencil case, and so this pencil case is full of all the pens and pencils that I use for hand lettering. The bottom shelf at the moment just stores my camera gear. Underneath my desk I just have a shredder. Sam and I share the shredder. It's good for just like getting rid of documents that have your name and address on and stuff like that. I also have a printer, but it's not under my desk or around my desk because it wouldn't fit, but it's one of the Canon Kit Smart ones which currently doesn't have any ink in it, but I really need to buy some ink. And that is pretty much my workspace. I'm still going to be working on it for a while, getting it right, especially as I start working from home more. The ideal situation is that I would have a full whole office so that I can have a bigger desk and have some more space for like drawing and stuff. But like I said, you just work with what you've got, and that's what I'm trying to do. Make the most of what I have. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video and seeing what kind of stuff I have in my space and how I've set it up and everything. If you have any specific questions about it, you can leave them down in the comments below and I will get back to you ASAP. If you have liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I would love to hear your thoughts on my workspace and what you have in your workspace and what I could maybe add or change or take away, maybe, hopefully, because I need more room. Sorry, I'm swiveling around because I'm just on my swivelly chair and it's fun. Anyway, as always, I hope that you're being productive and creative, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!